Hello, I'm MP5 Deacon, and welcome back to Starcraft Remastered. Today we're starting with the Dark Templar from the Zerg campaign.
Do you feel that, Cerebrate? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding. Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come here, for I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg, for we have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
Do not presume to judge me, Templar. You'll find my powers to be more than a match for yours. In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of will?
Foolish Templar. Prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
Well, I don't plan on playing multiplayer today, but nice to know. Finally, one of the greatest, my favoriteest units in the game, but let's get this...
Kerrigan, I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should reconsider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
You dare threaten a Cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all.
So, wonderful point. Kerrigan really should be taking notes. The Cerebrates are much smarter and wiser than she is. Now, if we're talking about StarCraft 2, it's important for Kerrigan to be this stupid. Gosh, I got problems with StarCraft 2. It's just kind of lazy.
Yes, Cerebrate?
But here we are. I do realize that I didn't post anything on Sunday, and well, sorry about that. Couldn't do much about that. I unfortunately was sick, which, you know, it happens, so... Can we get that second? Yes. This is just such a terrible... Dewey now. Truly, one of the worst things in the game. Why is the hatchery not here? Honestly, instead of this and this, I would take another hatchery too, so whatever. Now these are important. These are called Guardians. I'm gonna build 12 of them. They will rule the world. They do 20 damage and base 2 armor. That's pretty good.
You require more minerals.
Mm-hmm. How that's going, you can become an extractor. I did that wrong.
Yes,
Now, Zerg
Cerebrate?
don't really have too much that does great against small. Specifically. So, like, Terran and Protoss, they have units that specifically can, you know, deal with small. Fire bats, you know, are the ones that come right to mind with Protoss. You have some later AoE, some interesting abilities, which I won't spoil. Zerg just has good old-fashioned Zerglings and Hydras. I think Hydras do explosive damage too, I'm not sure. Which means they're good against big things.
Evolution complete.
We'll wait for those to build as we
You require more minerals.
Show you their original stuff. They look pretty good. new and old. I rather enjoy them. But yeah, this weekend there will be something coming out finally. I'm sorry for how things have been. You know, it's just how it goes sometimes.
Require more vegetable gas.
Right. So we are going to go very much air heavy this game. Which is going to be good. It means we're not going to just go air though, it's going to be very much a combined force that we're going to have.
I'm listening.
Can I get... Of course not.
Spawn more overlords.
Again, this is just going to be a little bit of a slower start. But this might be the most pivotal moment in Starcraft. And I don't mean, you know, it's like that we've seen so far. I wholly mean the most important event that happens probably in the entirety of everything. At least Starcraft related. I do want another drone. Yes. That was maybe too much money I spent. We should be okay. I basically want another hatchery here, which is gonna make mining even better. Yeah, by the time he gets there, it's good. It also allows us to have the creep there a little bit better.
I'm listening.
So we got our first attack, and it's about time we start looking into upgrades. So it's good that we're building up all that gas. Yeah, but attack shouldn't be too bad here. It's mostly that they now have upgrades, so their zealots can just get in there and get stuff done. Which, until recently, hasn't really been a concern. And they also have a brand new unit. And we don't really want to deal with that. So we're just going to kind of make a lot of drones. For various reasons. Some are going to have to go back to mining, so... Yeah. It's just a slow mission. Weird start, long start. It'd be that way.
Require more minerals.
Actually, currently, all of you can go mine. You need to become an Evo chamber.
Evolution complete. We require more minerals.
Yeah, of course we do.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
Yep. Just long ago. But we should tend to snowball pretty quickly. Because this is a nice bit of minerals, and we do have some expansions not too far away that we can start making good use of.
Yes, Senator.
Yeah, Protoss will actively just break us down. Now it's a shame that we don't really get to fight Protoss much because we just never get to deal with them.
Require more minerals.
As Terran, and we'll be fighting them a lot, but we're never really going to have any PBTs, which is interesting. It's one of the most difficult matchups in the game, I think, other than Zerg Mirror. Zerg Mirror it's something else. That's what I'll say about it. Ooh, finally. It's a good day. Adrenal glands basically means we won't have to deal with anything for the rest of forever. I think we just send these guys to mine. Get this fully saturated. It's about there. I think we can probably stop now and continue the growth. Yes. Although I do want some more colonies to go here, like some spores, sunkens. Yeah. So what we're going to need is a lot of ground forces when it comes right down to it. That he was inside the place. So we don't really have a use for overlords currently, just kind of how things are going. Let's start some more drones. We're gonna need them. I mean, overlords are very useful, but again, we're just not going to see use out of them. So you, Weed's Nest. You, Evo Chamber. That's not right. There we go. It's taken a little while. Anyways, I would like to talk about Starcraft, but particularly, I want to talk about aspects of Starcraft and how it's maybe a little bit of a copyright problem. Maybe. Because if you didn't know, Starcraft has at least among the communities, some problems with a little game by the name of Warhammer. Now, a lot of people don't pay too much mind to these issues, really. But it's just kind of interesting to point out because there are some shocking similarities. Actually, we don't need you, we just need you. There we go.
Require more minerals.
That should be good. Spending money faster than I can build stuff. Okay, this is good though, because while we get all these upgrades and things going, it's going to be very gas heavy, and so we should be looking to expand right after these creep colonies get settled in. Okay, we should be pretty good right about now. So what we want to do is come and take this expansion, which I'm pretty sure is a ground only, so we do need to get drops. So, well, air only, like it's a little island. Or we could take another one, but I think it's also an island. Yeah.
What is it now?
But the Zerg bear a striking resemblance, particularly the Hydras, my favorite, to
What is it now?
members of the Tyranids in my gosh, it's slipping my mind. Warhammer. And while they do have some physical similarities, it's not really until StarCraft 2 that the major infringements, in my opinion, start occurring, become painfully visible. These guys are just going to... That's Psionic Storm, the best version it's ever been. Kill it. This is Zerg's anti-small and anti-medium. 3, 2, 3. Honestly, just Zerglings by everyone, and then 2 Hydras should do us good. And then the rest is just going to be drones, and those are going to rally up here. Nice, nice. We're working on them, so we can get their expansions.
Yes, Cerebrate? What is it now? A bold move.
Honestly, not too bad of casualties concerning what was going on. Okay, you guys just need to go here. We're just gonna change the rallies. Drone it up. And continue getting those. Look at this thing. Absolutely horrific. Gotta love it. I think the old one looks cooler because it looks a lot more bony. The flesh parts even look more like a liver than the weird thing they have going on. It's again just a case of they did their... Oh my. I did not realize that. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, Reavers will do that to you. I think Kerrigan hopefully did good. She did okay. She broke down armor. Okay, transporting stacks. That should be enough drones. And now we get to focus on the real part of our army, which we can only work out of 2 currently. I will eventually be getting a 4th group of these guys since we're starting on 5, but it's time that we start building up the real force. Are you still out? Okay, no, that's good. That's fine. I gotta wait for gas again. We won't be building queens, since the most valuable thing we can attack with them, we actually can't. Or I can just spend my gas because of upgrades. Okay, no, we'll actually make it. And by the time these guys are done, we should be able to take another expansion, and that should work out all well for us. We still actually need ventral stacks, so I probably should have gotten those first, but you know, it's fine. Very slowly. This will slow our upgrades a bit, but we just kind of need the mutas. They're going to be our only real defense, actually, for a while. So we'll build them first, and then we'll build our guardians. I like to always have equal amount of mutas and guardians, because the mutas can perfectly complement and protect the guardians.
We require more speed gas.
Which is really what we want. That's also why we have a ground force. It's the same rule when you go battlecruiser or carrier. I do realize that if you don't know anything about Starcraft, you haven't really seen a carrier. But it's okay. You'll see them soon enough. Excellent. Time to start loading. And that's Carapace 2, right? Yes. That just makes Guardians so good. But Dragoons actually are the perfect counter to them. So we're going to send all these Overlords over anyways, because I like to have my little ring of Overlords.
Yes, Cerebrate? What is it now?
They tried. Okay. I just need to move these guys out. Let's move them so I can get a clear picture of what I'm actually trying to do here. There we go.
I'm listening. Yes, Cerebrate? I'm listening.
There we go.
What is it now?
Nice, nice. Carapace. Yes. Okay, maybe it's time we do start moving out a little bit. Actually, let's just move these guys back since they're going to transport our current drones.
Yes, Cerebrate?
Do I have the money? I will soon. Will soon. Anyway, so I was kind of talking about infringements on Warhammer. A lot of people like to compare the Space Marines and the Marines here in Starcraft, but they're kind of different enough. And I think the idea of power armor is similar. It would be like going to Fallout and comparing power armor and that. It's really just a suit, and they're not the super soldiers. And I kind of don't see it, at least for the Terran and Protoss. The Zerg, it's a little obvious, mostly because of Hydras. But that's the only real thing that's there, at least here in StarCraft 1, because the Zerg are so different than the Tyranids and how they function and operate, at least with what we know of them. Probably not a good idea to have all my stuff in basically giant balloons that would just love to be blown up. Oh, Dragoons are also great against killing Overlords because of their size. The things Dragoons are good at will always baffle me. We're just gonna drone up over here and start our pilgrimage. I should make this, there. Okay, that's nice. Ideally, we just want some creep colonies. We are going to need the extended creep down here, though, so... Where's that one idle drone? So, we're just going to wait a little bit. I might get a spore here, sunken here, because that makes sense. And then you can go there. This can be a sunken, and you can be a spore. We're going to rally down here. Just keep making drones, which is... I get that these missions are a little boring at times. And honestly, that's kind of the design. And that was the thing they really tried with StarCraft 2, is to get away from the more boring aspects. But in a way, they ruined some of the better aspects of StarCraft. So we need to get up there. I've been building up gas this whole time, which is great, because we can start working on Utas. Who would have thought? Actually, it's good that we need minerals now, because we're going to be hurting for gas later. This is looking okay.
We require more minerals.
Okay, overlords, go sit up there.
I'm listening.
Okay, I think this is going to go smoothly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't really see it much until StarCraft 2, where you start getting the Reapers, and things just start getting more iffy. Basically, we just want to micro the Mutas a lot and target down any suspicious activity we see. Is that a bad idea? That's a bad idea. My money's better spent making drones, colonies, and just currently. Because I want to hold on to this as long as humanly possible. Okay. And now we can finally start getting our economy fully running again. Although we have to set defenses up for this as we actually work on the Guardian Ball. Excellent, excellent.
Require more minerals.
Where was that shot? Oh, good job, Mutus. I have spent too much gas. So these overlords are basically all we're ever going to need, except for supply reasons. I need that storm down. Oh! One ling. One ling. Let's just move everybody away. We're going to need 2 hatcheries with how this is set up, which is fine because, again, we're going to need massive defenses as well, so the mutas just have to stay here.
Require more minerals.
We do. Gosh dang it. Okay, we're good. We're not going to be able to get Carapace right away, but that's okay.
Require more minerals. Complete.
Wow. So Zerg Air, when they get upgraded, are kind of scary. I mean, they're doing 12 damage per shot, and the Glaive Worm does bounce, plus 2 armor, which is okay. Should they have 3? There we go. And that makes our Guardians sit at a comfortable 5. Ooh yeah. They're real scary. Yeah, these Protoss balls are just bigger and bigger. It's not what I want, that's what I want. Okay.
Require more minerals.
Of course we do. I have the money again, let's try it. Why are we going up there? But it's kind of strange. The community seem more interested in arguing about, like, the Warhammer Starcraft situation than the actual companies do, because I don't think any legal action has ever went anywhere. Okay, let's grab that last Carapace and settle these down. That was just a massive ball on scouts. Surprised they're not attacking over here. I'm happy they're not attacking over here. You never got... okay.
What is it now? On my way.
5 can move over here as well as we just drone up. Ideally, this shouldn't need built up too much. But the matter of the situation is the new AI just is so unpredictable. I can't trust it not to try something. So we're just gonna rally on here. They're gonna rally there. So we're gonna need overlords and 6 more mutas, which we simply do not have the money for. Pain. Again, these maps are just kind of slow. I mean, you can speedrun it, but it's... I don't really know how much worth it is to do that here. That should be all the drones we'll ever need. Yeah, that's good. Okay, excellent. We should be financially sound now. What's happening over here? Let's not let this get anywhere. Let's ensure the reaver. Good, good. Honestly, just excellent. Great, we have the 600 minerals required. See, it's just a waiting game. It gets better. They give us better expansions, more practical things. Get it? Be funny if the sunken colonies were out on the edge to actually hit that. Let's actually rally onto the Guardians for these, since that's all they're going to need. There we go, that should be everything, and we just finished Carapace. So, time to build finals group, and we could get going here. So just Hydras, Zerglings. No.
I'm listening. Yes, Cerebrate?
Okay.
Yes, Cerebrate?
Let's get this ball rolling. I might grab Burrow. It might be useful for some micro if I really just don't want to deal with anything. It's actually good that the...
What is it now?
Let's finish these. I don't want an accident.
What is it
Although
now?
we probably are good
Yes,
monetarily. So we're just gonna sweep around the map with our Guardians, and they're going to be protected by our mutas and our ground forces. We will have 0 ground forces left by the end of this.
What is it now?
Is really what it boils down to.
A bold move.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes, Cerebrate?
She's not even close enough in to do anything. So, just... mass build everything. Oh shoot. Mutas, get in there. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Yes, Cerebrate?
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
The Guardians will just melt everything. Guardians are truly the end-all be-all for Zerg. Some people would argue otherwise. They're wrong.
I'm listening. All right.
Because we've seen them. We've seen the Ultralists. Ultralists are scary. Ultralists are not Guardians. They don't have the same damage potential. Let's move that Muta out of there. Keep him alive. Oh, man.
Our forces are under attack.
3 is not going to make it. Just gotta keep the macro ball rolling. Ow. How's Kerrigan doing with her kills? Not very good at all. Really? I built Scourge? Actually, let's not throw the mutas away. Come on, Scourge. Can't you find anything? Bomb it.
Where are you, Tassadar? Do your underlings always do your fighting for you?
This shall be our battleground, O Queen. Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
What is it now? Yes, Cerebrate. A bold move.
Where's the nearby Overlord?
Way.
Let's just get that going. So, it does actually try to force you to bring Kerrigan by herself. I mean, I've cheated and brought other units, but at the same time, why would you? It's a lot of work for no gain, actually. So that's the Protoss eradicated. But now, what I'm talking about is about to become the most pivotal moment, and you're not really going to understand why until the next episode. So, now I show you this.
Yes, Cerebrate.
Ha, a loser.
An illusion? Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
So long as you continue to be so predictable, O Queen, I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
Let those words ring true. This Tassadar is just the Chad. Honestly, for Zerg, that's very good. I was kind of surprised I was doing so well, and it really wasn't until I was just swarming in. It doesn't help, though, that the vast majority of my economy was just kind of stuck. 3 hatcheries, completely unusable, without drops, which is just not practical. But anyways, I'll be seeing you next time. Hope you enjoyed.